Evening, ma'am. How are you?
Yes, very good morning. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. And now I am feeling happy to connect with you because, I really worried about that. How can I connect with the people? Because still my laptop is not working. There is some problem, charger problem. So I thought, what should I do? But now I can say happy because now, we are become habitual to connect each other, to recording the session.
Yes, you are right. In some way, these kinds of conversation has amused us a lot. So, and we are gradually improving our communication skill. We are learning something, specific things every single day from somebody. So that's the mandatory for us for nowadays, right?
Hmm. I forget. How are you?
I'm always full of beans while having conversation with any person, like a kind person, like you and every ma'ams and everyone's in this group. Each people are quite very great person, great personalities, and each of them have great knowledge. So I'm really glad.
Thank you so much. I can see behind you or side you also keep so many books. So nowadays, are you fond of reading?
Yes, ma'am. This is my habit to read out at least one story every single day. Nowadays I'm not doing, but earlier I used to do. Yes.
Okay, all right. You read one story. It is really very tough for me to complete one story like single day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somewhere it is quite irritating and boring for everybody. I know that.
Literally tell you, I never feel monotonous while reading book, but problem is that I don't have much spare time. So that's the reason story is small, only one or two pages, then I am able to read. If story is long, then I have to divide into two or three section. Then I'm able to read.
That's great. And may I know your strategy? How do you remember vocabulary for long time? Because this is the biggest problem for everyone.
Absolutely right. You know, according to my perceptions, if we want or if we want to learn long time vocabulary, so only there one solution. Just we have to make more and more sentences and incorporate deliberately in our conversation, day to day life. We have to deliberately use that particular words. Then just we are able to use. Otherwise, if we just jot it down in our diary or books, notebooks, then I can say forget.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let it go. I just want to ask you the one question. So recently, I had watched some images of you on different places. So I think that was exciting, traveling of yours, right, ma'am? How much did you
Yes,
enjoy there? Tell me something.
yes, actually, for 15 days, I went to Ram Mandir, Ayodhya, which is located in Ayodhya. And I visited also Lodheshwar. Maybe you heard Lodheshwar.
Yes.
Yeah, in the Lucknow near to Barabanki. So I
Okay.
visited two places and I really enjoyed over there. And I can say when we reached any pilgrimage place, then we forget every our anxiety and like
Complication,
yeah, right. So
hurdles.
we forget just we feel happy. So I
Yeah.
can say it's also occurred with me. Yeah.
Yes. Of course, ma'am. And somewhere, it is a quiet necessity for each individual's life to travel, for having refreshment and taking leave from their responsibility for a while. Because after having engagement self into a different part of world, you are going to experience something unique that is very mandatory for you and for your development, for your mind growth, right? And somewhere, are you going to heal your pain as well. So it's a kinds of a very imperative part of the human, and they have to engage self into this.
Yes, absolutely right. And I really tell you, I really enjoyed, and my son also, because we also deep Holly River, Ganga River, Sarayu River. So
Wow.
I really enjoyed. Yeah. And view of night in the Sarayu River, it's really very amazing. I
Wow.
also upload on my Instagram video.
It's wonderful. Of course,
Hmm.
visiting any place, the people have, the habit of capturing some photos, some videos, right? So somewhere it would be work as a reminder of your golden time, right? It's a quite common,
Yes.
I would say, for every individual's life to accumulate some precious memory of your life, right? Because
Yeah.
going through more and more adversities in your life, somewhere we lost self, right? We forget to living our life, right? Because of caring of others. So
Hmm.
responsibility to get, for self, our me time, right? Where we can spend
Yes.
time, we can do some crazy activities, right? It's become the very
Right. Absolutely.
memories of our life, right?
Hmm. I love to accumulate memories as like whenever I go somewhere, just I capture the moment and I love to keep in my album also and
That
social media, yeah, to upload social media.
somewhere, ma'am, we all are doing, we all are accumulating memories of us. Like we are having conversation. This is also called memories, right?
Yeah, you are absolutely right. I agree with your point. Yeah, we are
Right.
also saving our memories, I can say.
And I think this memory would be there forever. Whether we would be there or not, but doesn't matter. But this memory would be there forever, right?
Yes, right, right.
Like actor and actress, these people are making movies and films, right, and web series. So after getting self, older day by day, anytime they can get their previous, appearance, their kinds, conditions, like how they were doing at that time, all memories they can refresh out this way, right? So
Yes, right. They have a, I can say social media is really very good platform to save our memory as well.
yes. So tell me,
Whether
ma'am.
we want private or we want socialize.
Of course, nowadays you can say each people want to be a celebrity of social media, right?
Mhm.
Making reels and doing unpredictable activities to be famous very early. The major
Yes.
intention behind to doing such a crazy activities because they have the intention of becoming famous nowadays, right?
And I think nowadays everyone want, whether they are from serial, from industrial, from like normal person, they just want to go here and there just to try to capture, try to upload, try to become a famous.
Yeah, because somewhere we are going to create our identification, our recognitions, I would say, right?
Hmm.
We are, being known by this way, surrounding the people, So, this is the source of having respect as well from the society and from others, right?
Yes,
And
right, absolutely
external
right.
satisfaction, we can say it is also internal satisfaction, where we are not going to regret on any certain situation, like I couldn't do anything. That was very imperative to us to do, right? So,
Right.
internal satisfaction is also very imperative to all of us, right?
Mm, absolutely. Okay, so now I would like to ask you, do you have any kind of memory while your class, like when you study at like seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth standard? So would you like to share some memories which you still remember sometime?
Yes, ma'am, of course. But that time I couldn't have phone, so I was not being able to capture most of the memories of mine in my schooling or colleging time. But
Mhm.
yeah, photos I was being uploaded on my social media profile. But that was a really amazing times for me to spend out with with our friends and colleagues without getting burden and responsibility. I was a quite frankly person, you can say, not caring that much about our future and etc. Okay, I was feel so light, from inside. Whether I wanted to go, frankly, I went out with my friends and spending each time with my friends and doing unpredictable activities. So that gave us some kinds of amusement, and I was doing daring things also, but That was times for every person. So whenever still I'm reminding that memory, so I thought how much I'm changed now into this, right? I always
Mhm.
get myself with my previous days, how much better I was in my past times, and how much dull I am become now, right?
Mhm.
So
So, were you like in your childhood, were you like introvert person or extrovert person at that time? Now I can say totally you are extrovert person. You are meeting at least more than two or three people see every day. You share your desire, your wishes. So now I can say you are extrovert person. But earlier, how were you?
actually, ma'am, in my childhood time, I was not that much extrovert. You can say I was introvert person that time because
Mhm.
not having appropriate confidence to talk to any person face to face, especially with
Mhm.
our elders. I was quite, disciplined person, you can say. Like I had boundaries and restrictions. Okay, I couldn't go beyond my limitations, my boundaries, I would say. I always,
Mhm.
try to find similar categories person with whom I could talk to something and making fun with them, right? But nowadays, having knowledge and acquiring more and more areas about the life, we have developed some confidence level to interact with multiple personalities. But yeah, that
Mhm.
time, the introvert person, you can say.
All right. So, nowadays, if kids have any kind of problem, so without fearing, they can ask their doubts with their teachers, right? But at your times, did you ask any doubt with your teachers without fear, or you ask with fear from your teachers?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, when I was studying in a 5 or 6 year, even 8 standard, so questions coming a lot in my mind. Always questions. I was having multiple questions regarding math subject especially. Kept on asking multiple questions to my teachers. So some of time the teachers especially, said to me, you come to my class alone, and whatever doubt you have, I'll solve. I'll try to solve. But in the crowd of students, they couldn't allow me to, preferring questions and giving the reply according to my doubts because somewhere it is a kinds of boringness, right? Boring and hard, you can say, for many teachers to giving the answer on the exact spot, I would say. And
Mm-hmm.
so we all are do this, right? Having the multiple questions, we have to grab some time to solving, yeah, calculating all these things and giving the relevant answers. So it happens with every teacher.
Right. So, did you also fear with your teachers?
I was not that much fear because when we start getting fear, when we are going to be a mature, we are going to learn every aspect of life. So we have quite aware about all these consequences. So it's become the cause of having fear, unknown fear, right? As much as less as knowledge you have, you are quite confident person because you don't know what will happen after taking this step towards any matter, right? So
Mhm.
having illiterate, it's a kind of benefit for you to maintain your confidence level as well.
Right. What happened when I went to school at that time, especially from fifth to eighth standard, my teacher was really very strict, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, there was only one teacher who is only talking in a polite manners. But if I talk about my math or English, those teachers are really very strict, and if anyone didn't complete their homework on time, they badly beat
Oh,
all students with stick. So that's the reason every student fear about those teachers.
yes, you're right.
And and they never ready to ask their doubt.
Okay.
Yes. But nowadays, if I compare, so no one in our school government ban teachers shouldn't beat any student.
Yes, you're right, ma'am.
Mhm. Still, my kids sometimes afraid from their teachers. So I asked my why do you sometimes feel afraid? You know what happened yesterday? He didn't complete their Hindi homework. Then he told me, he called their three friends, please send me homework. I haven't complete yet because we went to for visiting. I already, as you already saw some clips on my YouTube channel. So we went there. So that's the reason my son's homework was not complete. So he asked their friends, please send me. Otherwise, my ma'am told me if you didn't complete your homework, I will punish you. So I asked her, you can you can tell your teacher, ma'am, I was asking to two or three friends, but they have also not done their homework. So that's the reason I couldn't complete. So he replied, no, mama, I can't say like that. My ma'am instructions me if you don't complete your works, then I will tell you. So I can say nowadays teacher is not beating, not scolding too much. I don't
Yeah.
know why so many kids afraid their teachers.
Yeah, actually, whether they are not getting approval from their seniors to beat student, it doesn't matter. But their expression, horrible expression, it's become the cause of
Yeah,
fear from inside. So, and some of the students also, they are quite weak from inside. They do not have that much, strength. Okay, genetically, they are weak from inside, like their mother and father and their ancestors. This is called genetic, issues. So somewhere become the cause of getting a lot of fear from the having the different kinds of expression and appearance of their teachers at classroom, I would say. Right.
right.
We have
Yeah,
to,
it could be horrible. I can say, what should I say? Expression.
yes, expression, appearance, you can say, right.
Mm.
And sometimes what happens in the every kid's families has the behavior of sharing many horrible stories, petrified stories that could become cause of making their heart so weak from inside. So whenever they start listening any horrible story, you know frightened story, so they are going to get fear a lot, unknown fear. There is no
Mm.
definition of explaining you which kinds of fear they are receiving from inside, and it's converted into depression, or what I say, sadma, you can say. I forget the words, but depression, you can take on. Okay.
Yeah, that I think depression is the correct word.
Yes.
Mhm.
So we being a family, we have the responsibility to don't not just saying a useless story to our kids. Otherwise, they are going to be a quite doubtful person in their life,
Hmm.
and having doubt, it could be ruin your mental peace as much as having clarity about your life and about any matter. So it would be quite easier for you to live your life peacefully. Okay, and you are not being going to stuck in your own comfort zone. So don't say a useless story to your kids.
Yes, I can say, never share useless story. And I always motivate him. I always try to explain, no need to like afraid to anyone. Everyone can understand your problem. Just you don't make excuses. Try to be avoid excuses, then everyone can understand your problem. If you
Yeah,
start making fool to someone, making excuses, then they never listen your problem.
yeah, you're right. Passing excuses, it's not a solution in their life. I think instead of they are going to stuck into their own problems of personal life, you can say, because
Mhm.
hiding the one answers from your family in order to make multiple mistakes and multiple have to pass multiple wrong statements, right? Giving to your family for hiding your one secret. So somewhere it is not good for long time for anyone, right? It's better to be a calm, clean and neat from your inside, and you would
Right.
be transparent around the people, so people are conveniently understand you, right? Perceive you,
Mhm.
the personalities you are. Accordingly, they will pass and give you respect and all these things, right?
Yes. Right. Okay, so it's been 33 minutes. So should we wrap up the session?
Yeah, sure. You made my day, ma'am.
Same likewise you. It was really very amazing conversation. Thank you so
You are
much.
adorable today. Do you know? Today you
Sorry,
are looking adorable.
I
You
couldn't
are
hear you.
today you are looking so adorable.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. So let's see. We connect after sometimes.
Yes, definitely.